Exposing Diane's unorganizedness.
It's
Not
not
clickbait.
organized. I got the title.
Okay, you first.
Okie dokie, because I could not stop for death. What did that put in your brain waves?
I thought it was like women empowerment. Something.
How was it?
Wait, why did you
Wait,
think women
wait.
empowerment?
Because during
Because
this
of the
time,
author.
women, because
Oh, 'cause
the
of
author's a
women.
woman.
So that's
Two.
not even the title.
Yeah, I don't even think that's.
Two,
Challenge
this
failed.
time period, I feel like women probably didn't do much because they were like forced to stay home, cook, take care of children. So they were like, no, I'm gonna be a woman. I won't stop for death.
So this doesn't have to do with
you
the
know.
title.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I'm
I
gonna
don't-
do things.
Oh. You know what? Damn fight. Anyways, I believe I understand what you mean
Yeah.
with you saying that women and authors and women authors, but I don't
Yeah,
particularly think it's about the title.
Yeah.
The title is more broad than women.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought of someone who was just running from death, like, because I could not stop, and I was like, oh well, death's gonna catch up with you. Good luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely personification. So
Oh, definitely.
I thought that maybe the speaker's time, like they were supposed to die, but they just kept living their life and like running from death,
Mm-hmm.
like what you said, like fighting for their life. But yeah.
That's interesting. I like that too. Anything with that?
Okay.
This is base reporting to Zara.
I don't know. Right, guys.
Roleplay.
Oh.
It's just up
Not
his
too
face a
much.
little bit.
Alright. You wanna go ahead and start?
Alright. What was the format of last time? I forgot everything.
Start with the first stanza. Do you guys have anything about
Because I could not stop from death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held out just ourselves and immortality.
Mm-hmm.
This proves the point of Malia's personification
Yeah.
because of capitalization in death, and it's not just in the title, but
Right.
the
Yeah.
stanza itself.
I was interested in the capitalization of immortality because it really doesn't get mentioned again.
Because death is being personified as a person.
Yeah, the first time I read this ever, I was like, are you capitalizing for what?
I think it's because immortality is like also a character.
No, but you see it as well as like in things like his civility,
Civility too.
school, children, fields of grazing grain, setting sun, dews, gossamer,
Chill.
Tippet.
tippet,
Tool. Right.
Sounds like recipes for a potion.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It's a secret potion for women.
I think maybe like the immortality thing, I think it was a character and like it going into the carriage with them showed that immortality wasn't, she's not gonna be immortal. Like it's going with her to
To death.
the afterworld.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Supernatural. Something. This feels supernatural.
Yeah.
Like
Death and
she's gone with death, so she isn't alive, but there's something living on.
Like her soul.
Beyond. Yeah.
She's gonna live forever in death.
But did you guys find it weird that she said that Death was kind? Like portrayed him as like a gentleman.
No.
He stopped for her.
He let her in the carriage.
Yeah, like he just
Yeah.
He's so
I
nice.
thought that was weird. But like
I
it
think
just shows that
it's
she
different than what most people think of death. You know, who think of death as like a horrible
Scary.
thing.
Yeah.
But I'm the person, like, I've seen so much, oh, death is evil and bad, that I just go actively out of my way to seek stories where death is not bad. So I'm like, yes, another good one.
It just shows that she's trusting and accepting. Like she accepts this.
She's accepting death. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If a nice man came up to you in a fancy carriage, would you not get in?
No.
No candy needed.
Alright.
Anything else about this one?
I
I'll
like how
s-
it
go
feels
ahead.
very patient. Like, slowly drove, there's, like, no haste.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she puts away both her labor and leisure, and I find it weird that she puts out leisure as well. Like you're
She just completely stopped her.
You're
Yeah.
you're stopping your life, like labor and leisure are gone.
like at the same time I feel like there's only leisure like because you're doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like sure you're not actively relaxing, but just not doing anything is it's nothing.
And then she said for his civility, so it's like she trusts him. Like she's not afraid of it. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was more like a trade-off, like a barter system. Like as you guys were saying, the labor and leisure for civility. Because if she's giving up something, why not get it in return as she's dying? Like it's their first step into going into death or the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of us feels more just a passage of time, like not quick, not slow.
Like she's passing through all her memories.
Not quite.
That's the way I thought of it.
Maybe memory.
I think it is like memories, cause like the school, seeing the fields
The
and
children.
setting sun, like something she probably knows very well.
Maybe memories, but I think it's more lack of comfort and nostalgia.
Yeah.
Instead of, because as you guys are saying, like death is gonna be kinder. It's not gonna like.
This is gonna sound so bad, but was she genuinely? Could a woman go to school at this point?
Yes, she was. Emily Dickinson was in school.
Okay. That sounds so bad.
No,
I
that's-
didn't
no,
exactly
I mean-
even worse out loud.
Genuine question.
That's fine. But I was just, as I was saying, like the nostalgia that of what she or the speaker has been through as they're moving on. As if like as you were talking about the memories, you're looking at the memories, but they're not going like behind you now. You're gonna end up forgetting it as you begin to die.
Right.
Dementia.
I think that's really. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah.
I thought about that too because, like all the hyphens. Like I remember Miss Phillips saying something like, "Pay attention to punctuation." So, I was looking at how many hyphens there are in this poem. There's a lot. So I feel like that gives significance to like her moving in the carriage and like maybe she sees these things so quickly that she's like unsure of what she's seeing, like the dementia that you talked about.
I wasn't being for real on that note. I was joking.
But I thought it was like she's like it's movement. Like she's not sure. The reason why she didn't put a period is because she's not sure.
Or because periods are final.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Periods are final.
And then we paused before a house that seems swelling of the ground. That feels like you know how gravestones actually stick up, but like it's just a flat thing.
You pass the stanza that is.
Oh, or rather he passed us. I'm so sorry.
Got it.
I'm sorry. I was.
Oh, okay.
this one.
I thought rather he passed us the dues.
So this was a shift, right?
I
Because
think
it went from, like,
yeah.
I don't want to say tearful, but like her accepting to like.
Yeah, to
now
actually
she's-
nostalgic to genuinely unsure of what's going on.
Yeah.
And now it's
Yeah.
starting to go
Yeah.
towards the death side.
Now she's insecure about it. She doesn't want it. She thinks she's underdressed because she's only wearing like her pajamas.
Like you said, it was like the realization. I didn't know if it was particularly insecure. I could see how you say insecure now, like
Yeah.
because I'm like the dressing and all of that. What did I say now? Oh yeah, I think it was like their final parts of death itself. And like you were talking about with the enjambment, I had said that it was drawing out her time. I'll explain further once we go to like the last area.
Yeah, I see it in jam
Yeah, but
too, because like the lines are not complete. Like they continue down the next line.
Okay. The next one, 'cause
Okay.
Okay, we went on with that one.
Okay. So for the next one,
We paused
the
it. Oh, next
This-
stanza, my bad.
The speaker sees the house, and which I feel like she was kind of disappointed. Like, this is what the afterlife looks like. A
Mhm.
roof that was barely visible, a house that was like swelling the ground. So it's like it's nothing fancy. It's just it's not what she expected.
Weirdly felt like this was the tombstone, where like it comes up and
Yeah.
like what swells the ground is where the
Yeah.
body's just been buried.
Like they're arriving at her death.
Funerals happen, and you're very late because you're dead.
What do you think the house relates to that?
Well, when I first read through it, I thought it was something like a church.
Yeah, I think we're
That was my first read
That
through.
makes sense.
Because usually when
Yeah.
people's dead, you go to the church and
Right.
have a funeral there.
Good job, Zach.
I also thought of like, maybe she's like, she doesn't know what death is gonna be like.
I was thinking that, like, what are those things that have like the hour? Wait, is it called an hourglass?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
And I think with like the house, I guess you would say like going down is like disintegrating. Of course, I was relating that to like an hourglass as like her time running out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was thinking like the author, as we're talking about in the first part, the author herself, she was quite isolated. I was in her house growing up, so as we were talking about the memories and all that, a house has memories, and as you die, usually your house is like one of the last places you die.
Mm-hmm.
It's your last part of time running out. Yeah.
that was
Alright,
good.
well, thanks.
Anything else about that one?
On that note, I think that also does well with, in the last the last stanza, where it says, "Since then, 'tis centuries, and yet feels shorter than the day." Like years feel really short, but days can feel longer, and it's like passing of time. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it kind of goes with what you're saying. Like time is short, so
I think this was like a
life is short.
time skip. Cause like now it's been centuries since she's been dead.
Yeah.
Like, and like she can't remember all the years because it seems like it was so fast. Like life has continued without her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just stuck in this like loop of being.
Well,
That shit is kind of sad.
that's what I was talking about with like the enjambment or like the hyphens. It elongates the poem. And wait, what'd you say? I feel like I just understood what you said backwards. About what does she feel? Her time is short or longer?
Like she's been stuck there forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the fact of her, like as you were saying, being stuck there forever with the it's a hyphen, so if I understand what I mean. The hyphens in there, it elongates the poem as she doesn't feel her life has been elongated enough, and even the time of death, as you said, it's a loop. It's still shorter, but the poem is long, which are two complete opposites.
Mm-hmm.
And then it never ends because there's no period at the end.
Right. I do have a question though.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? What was the reason for like the horses thing in the last two ones?
How else would they, like,
What's up?
because I feel like there's something about watching something go by and the act of actually walking through it that has to do with, because like, never been to carriage, but car rides, you kind of just like, it's all going by so fast, you're so slow if you actually focus on, you can focus on things. And it's like you're, and the kind of a weird sleepy effect, like be asleep, wake up, and it'll be either the same thing or you'll almost be home. It's like a little bit of uncertainty rather than when you're walking somewhere, especially, you're gonna be vigilant of everything because you're out, you're vulnerable, you can be affected by this. But something about being in that enclosed space, like, just takes that away.
Though I think she's still in the carriage because like surmise means like there's no
I'll look it up for you, I got you.
yeah
Surmise is like to assume, right? To,
yeah with no
by process of elimination.
So like she doesn't know this, but she believes they're going towards eternity. So like she's gonna be there forever, but she doesn't. There's no evidence supporting that, but she just thinks that she's
Intuition.
still in the carriage and she's going towards eternity.
Yeah.
So then, maybe does that say that maybe she, as like we said in the title, that she couldn't stop her death, and you're saying the eternity. Does she think she's actually dead?
When I first read it, I thought like she wasn't going to die, but then when I read it, I was like, I don't know.
I think she's like really depressed. Like she wants to die, but she
No
herself.
way.
I don't.
Huh?
No way.
I don't see that.
Nowhere
But-
near suicidal.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's
It's a big word to throw out.
I thought maybe she was she's depressed because
Did you guys look up anything about the person who wrote it?
I did.
I watched the entire 15 minutes.
I think it sounds like she's depressed, but she doesn't want to commit suicide, so she's just like, I'm gonna wait until I die. Death can take me to death when he's ready.
Well, death has taken her, so what's there to be suicidal about now?
So maybe there's different types of deaths.
Right.
It's interesting.
What do you
Are
guys
there
think of
any indications that she could be speaking about a different type of death? And you guys were talking about walking versus driving. Great points. One, you are participatory in.
Yep.
Right. And the other one,
Walking.
you're just adjacent to.
Right. Very interesting points.
We skipped out on doing the thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we can do it right now.
Okay.
So what do you guys think the thing was?
Anybody? Zach?
I just said like, one less.
Get a theme?
Got anything? Anybody?
Well, now I think my theme is wrong. So
No, me too.
No.
Everything was
I
wrong.
don't know, read your thing.
You read it.
Oh.
Fine, I'll do that. My original one, before we were talking, anyway, I'm just reading off what I wrote for the assignment. I said, days are long and years feel short because of the last stanza. So do not throw your life away by suicide. Cherish the time you have left and live every minute of it.
Feels very specific for your thing.
Yeah, I see that.
I really like where's best. Really, yours is the only one sharing. I guess I'll share my guy. I said that death is something you can't run from.
Right? Okay.
Um, and like the first stanza, death came to her instead of her going to death.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like with each other through the entire journey. Well, that was probably wrong, but that's okay.
Right.
Yeah, the constant factor throughout the entire poem was death. It wasn't. There was the memories, and there was clothing, but the only thing that was there was death the entire time.
Right.
That first started off, so that's what I was thinking.
Kind of like every day is an inch getting closer to death.
My thing relates to yours. I said you shouldn't fear death, but instead welcome it and feel comfortable.
Okay. Yeah.
But I am second guessing that now. Is
I
that
can
it?
see.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's it. But I can see yours
Yeah.
because of like the last stanza with her. I don't think she particularly accepts it. I think that's a lesson you could learn
I'm
from the
realizing how
poem
bad
because
mine
she
sounds.
doesn't do it.
Mhm.
Anyone else?
I'm realizing how bad mine sounds because it's like, it's don't let death hinder you, but that also feels like
That makes sense though.
live life on the edge. And no, don't really do that. So
But that one could relate like to like the memories, like the first couple of stanzas because she was looking at everything else except death because she didn't go to death
Mhm.
herself. She was trying to avoid it, essentially.
I don't really feel like it's.
Huh?
I don't 100% feel like it's avoidance, because it felt like she just kept living her life. She didn't let the fact that death would eventually get there stop her.
What's the time on that?
20 minutes.
Okay, let's stop that, 'cause we're not gonna be able to submit.